got a Star Wars mug for Christmas. We're gonna miss you forever, Princess Leia. But let's get into this article here. So this is an article about Phil Spencer from this website Moby Picker. Never heard of it, from this guy Sareem, who appears to be a little bit of a fanboy, but let's see why. It's called Phil Spencer Phil Spencer appears to be suffering from short-term memory loss. Phil Spencer is angry now that Sony is using the same tactics to get exclusive deals. That were the same tactics Microsoft employed against Sony. The difference is purchasing an outside exclusive because you don't have talented studios, and funding a game in return for exclusivity because you have the install base. Plus, the developers of the game have guaranteed sales from us consumers. So effectively saying last generation Microsoft did a lot of this. They used to buy third-party games and either make them exclusive or make sure they were not exclusive to Sony's platform, which is true. Microsoft did do that a lot, but saying here that they have no talented studios, that's a bit ridiculous. He goes on to say Phil Spencer either has short-term memory loss or is a hypocrite. EA never pushed Microsoft for anything. Microsoft threw money at EA like they did at Ubisoft, Activision, Rockstar to get all of Sony's third-party support that were going to be exclusive. Remember, the Def Jam series that was supposed to be an exclusive to GameCube and PS2, Microsoft paid $25 million to get it. Remember, Assassin's Creed was supposed to be a PS3 exclusive. That suddenly went multi-platform. Microsoft paid $75 million to make that multi-platform. And remember Grand Theft Auto 4. We all know that was going to be a PS3 exclusive at first. Microsoft paid $75 million for that one. And Call of Duty was supposed to be a PlayStation and PC shooting game. Microsoft paid $117 million for a 4-game exclusive rights deal. You guys know Microsoft back in the 360 generation had a lot of exclusive deals with Call of Duty, so they would get all of the DLC earlier, which is what Sony's doing now, and it's working really well for them. Microsoft has never had a true, this is where it starts to get ridiculous. Microsoft has never had a true AAA first-party game besides Halo and Fable. Rare does not count because it was dead when they purchased it. Okay. They rented Gears from Epic Games. They buy useless stuff and then leave them for dead. Look at every exclusive deal they've had, whether it was just content or the game was exclusive. Look at Rise, Titanfall 1, Quantum Break, Sunset Overdrive, The Division, Fallout 4, COD, Advanced Warfare, and Assassin's Creed Unity. All of those had exclusivity content or were exclusive, and they failed in sales because of the install base. These exclusivity deals do help grow the industry when all the players are on PlayStation and PC, and devs get the sales they want. You didn't see Nintendo or Sega crying when Sony got all the third-party support. Microsoft are only angry because they have no first-party talent and depend on third-party support like last gen to get over. Phil Spencer needs to acknowledge that. I don't know where he got these numbers from, like these how much Microsoft pays. Like, he sources Cineblend. We're gonna go there and check that out. And when you go to this link, there's no mention of how much anything was paid. It was just like, it's referencing these tweets that Phil Spencer made, where he says paying marketing funds so another console can't play a piece of content doesn't feel like growth. And where else? This other guy actually calls Phil Spencer out on this nonsense he's saying. So hypocrisy! Anyone remember 360 and their heavily marketing with COD? Heavily marketing with, oh my god. People getting worked up over this. Never said Xbox has never done this. Not calling out others, just not a practice that I like. So Phil Spencer kind of backtracking here because it's very, everybody knows the 360 did this. Xbox as a brand was built on multi-plat games and making sure things don't go exclusive to Sony. So like Phil Spencer not being for this is one thing, but like when you try to pretend like Xbox has never done this, that's a problem, which is why this guy called him out on it. So clearly Phil Spencer doesn't like this practice of having third-party exclusive titles, and even the Xbox One has had some recently. Rise of the Tomb Raider, but of course that was a Dawn Matrix deal. But again, none of the amounts, like the millions of dollars. I don't know where that guy got all that stuff, because none of that is in here, and he cited this as his source. So I'm not sure what to make of that. But let's go back to the actual article here. Yeah, he says here Microsoft has no first-party talent. I'm pretty sure the Coalition who made Gears of War 4 are very talented. That game is excellent. And the Forza team turned 10. They crank out Forza games that are consistently good every year. They're a good team. The Fable team is gone. I think they're rebranding it or something. So they do have first party talent. They don't have enough first party talent. I would definitely agree there. Microsoft needs to buy more studios, and they need to make better use of Rare. We will see what they do with Sea of Thieves, but I want to see some old Rare IPs back, and that's what I want. I want my Battletoads, and I want what the hell is it called? Perfect Dark. I want that again. A real Perfect Dark, not that shitty one that was on the 360. But this is just some angry little man who doesn't like Phil Spencer, apparently. I think Phil Spencer's a great guy. He's done a lot for Xbox, but at the same time, I think Phil Spencer needs to focus more on the brand to make sure the brand gets more exclusive games, because the Sony's getting all of them right now, and again, it makes Xbox look bad. But to call Phil Spencer a hypocrite is a bit ridiculous. Short-term memory loss. That's pretty funny though. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think about this. I had no idea they were spending this kind. I knew they were making sure the games weren't exclusive by paying them. I didn't know like they're spending 75 million for this game, 75 million for that game, 117 million for Call of Duty. Like, this kind of money could go into making first-party titles. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. But at the same time, like, your console is dead if you don't have Grand Theft Auto, COD, and Assassin's Creed. Just look at the freaking Wii U. So, yeah. I don't know. Let me know what you think about this. Is this guy a raving lunatic? Or do you agree that Phil Spencer is a hypocrite with short-term memory loss? Oh, man. Ridiculous. But yeah, I will talk to you next time. Bye.